Making sure we're looking all cool, 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 and tight, tight, tight. Alrighty. Game do be a little loud for me, but I think I'm good to go. So, alright. How is everyone today? I am Janaga, and we are back with some Pokemon Pinball. And before I get too far into it, I just want to make sure that it's not screeching. So one moment, please. I'm gonna come out of the game real quick so that the sound is off, and see what we got going on here. Yep, I think we are good. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good things. Good stuffs. Alright. In we go. Oh, you know what I need to do is open up my, I need to open my spreadsheets. I forgot all about the almighty spreadsheet. That's the wrong one. That's the one for red. Ah! Remember, only the most professional streamers show everything going wrong. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and hop into Ruby. Because we got a lot of stuff that we don't have on Ruby. Now, is this where I want to be? So we got 3 boys here. I'm sorry, I gotta move this down just a bit. Just a skosh, just a tooch. Right there. That should be good. Alright, so we got a couple boys here that we do not yet have. I still do not yet have my controller back with me. I really cannot find that cable. It's a 10-foot cable. You think it wouldn't be so hard to find. What's up, Gary? This do be a top-tier game. That's why I've played it for so long in my life. Is pinball, is Pokemon, what more could a man ask for? Carvana, we don't need you yet. Or at all, I should say, right? Pretty sure I got it. I will try to get travel going right away. Man, you know, if I could hit these bumpers, life would be a little bit better. But yeah, still have not found that massive 10-foot cable for my controller, so still using keyboard for right now, and I will continue to blame the keyboard for all of my problems. Even though it's probably just me sucking. But that's what we're going with. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything's fine. We got this. See, it's no problem. Now I just need to smack Carvana a couple times. I didn't need to throw Pikachu over there. Latios still had me, but it's fine. Alright, the game's gonna freak out for 2 seconds. Okay, we're done freaking out. Now we're done freaking out. Oh my god. Sorry, there we go. No, there we go. Okay, we're good now, I promise. No more shifting it around. All part of the charm, the classic charm of just 900 points. Let's try to hatch a boy. Because we could always use more hatches. You know, if I could hit it, that would be great. Or just continue to slowly miss. Alright. We traveling. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my thing. My thingy thing. I think I want to go right. I think that's how this works. This should take me to the cave. Unless it randomizes the order of the list. Okay, cool. We got lots of boys to be catching here. There we go. A spoink, which I think I actually need. I do actually need spoink. Excellent, we're pretty close to getting the Evo mode going. So away we go. No. Oh man, I really need to get this ball save going. Excellent. Here we go. This music feels... I don't want to say, like, it doesn't feel like it fits with evolving a Pokemon. Especially at this point now. No, goodbye, Makuida. But it kind of feels like... It kind of feels like an intense moment in, like... I'm trying to think of, like, what kind of game. But some kind of, like, RPG where you might be in a meeting room discussing, like, what the next part of the game would be. And then it's the bad, like, the bad guy blows up a portion of town, and it's like, oh, what's going on? Instead, it's like, oh, we're evolving your Pokemon. Dang it. Eh. Oh, he was right there. Calculated. I would try to be skipping these bonus stages as much as possible because, like, I've caught the legendaries, I've caught Rayquaza and all that, but in order to get Latios and Latias, They both have a 1% chance of appearing anywhere during the catch mode. But if you get to the point where you can do the Rayquaza bonus stage, that chance doubles to 2%. Which I think is going through 5 of these bonus stages. And I do want to get Latios and Latias before the end. I don't want them to be the last Pokemon that I have to get, because it is going to feel like such a grind to get them, because they only start... They have a 0% chance of showing up until you've caught like 10 or 15 Pokemon or something. So if they're the only ones left, I'll have to go into a new game, catch like 15 Pokemon, go through 5 bonus stages, just for that 2% chance to catch one of these boys / girls. So I hope that I catch them on the way. Speaking of catching on the way, I should really be focusing on getting the catch-em mode going again. Oh my god. I cannot aim right now. It's bad. I don't know if I can even entirely blame the keyboard. I'm just so tired today. And I think it's because I tried to wake up early. I think this is Solrock? Yeah. Blame the keyboard anyway. Yeah, keyboard sucks. Suboptimal gaming right here. Piece of technology. Anybody who invests in a high-quality gaming keyboard is just lame and just is lying to themselves, saying that controllers aren't the way to go. But I tried to wake up early today because there's stuff that I wanted to do before the stream. So I set my alarm for like 1 o'clock, which only gives me about 5.5 hours of sleep by the time I go to bed. Excellent. I think I need 50 for the Pika Bros. Oh, I need to see if Solrock was one of our catches, and actually really quick, I'm going to... Whoops. That's not the one. I'm going to fill in Spoink and Grump, or not Grumpig yet, because we don't got it, but... Solrock. We did need Solrock. Solrock is, in fact, a new catch. Boom. But when I woke up, I was just, like, so disorientedly tired. And I was like, this ain't how I'm gonna go about my day. So I tried to lay down for, like, another hour. And then another hour turned into another 2 hours. And another 2 hours turned into another 3 hours. But the whole time, I'm waking up because I'm setting more alarms. So I'm not actually getting sleep. I'm just lying down wishing I could sleep, but waking myself up. And just stumbling about my apartment whenever I try to do something. I frickin' stubbed my toe on my way to the kitchen. Well, there's the first ball. And it freaking hurts. Like, I didn't cut the toe, but it feels like I cut the toe. And it wasn't even something unimportant like my little toe, it was the next to little toe. Like, whatever the equivalent of the ring finger of your foot is, that's what I hit. And I think that the top skin, like, stayed together, but the bottom's, like, the underskin, the dermis, is what actually tore. And when that happened, you know, you just gotta sit down and take a minute and just ask aloud why. Why am I? Why today? You just have a horrible time. It's those moments, why ever, why anything? It's those moments where you just sit down on your couch, waiting for the pain to actually set in, because you know when you stub your toe, you don't actually feel your toe stub yet. Oh, please. Okay, cool. You don't feel the stub yet until, like, a couple seconds later. You feel that something happened, but the pain isn't there yet. And then suddenly your toe is just screaming, like, hey! That hurt! And I'm like, I know it hurt. You don't gotta yell at me. Even though it has every right to yell at me. Because in the end, I have no one to blame for it but myself. Ah! I think the Peekabrosia are 50. There we go. Okay, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. We got to evolve our Piggy Boy Spoink. I have coffee sitting next to me, and I should really start drinking it. I just want to get into Evo. I'll get in there, and then while I'm on the menu, there we go. Take a sip. For my lovely new Zelda mug, courtesy of my amazing girlfriends. It isn't dishwasher safe, but my roommate ran it through anyway because I was irresponsible and left it sitting on the counter instead of washing it right away. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, that was some pro Greek gamer action right there. Just freaking words. I wordballed it. That's what we're calling it. That's a word ball. I wordballed it straight into that lane. Unfortunately, after that most pro of gamer moves, I am now cursed to not hit any of the other Evos. Sweet. Alright, are you in the lane or on the rail? That's the real question. In the lane. Hey, Joey. It do be. I don't know if you were lurking, but you may or may not have just missed me talking about my toe for the past, like, 5 minutes. About my toe. I stubbed my toe today because I was so tired and disoriented that I just plowed it straight into the couch. You hate to see it, you hate to feel it. You might even hate to smell it, I don't know what you're into. All I know is that you hate it, and that's the takeaway of stubbing your toe, is that no matter what, you hate it. It can engage one of the 5 senses, all of the 5 senses, but you just hate it. Groudon be creeping on my toes, and honestly I don't appreciate that. You almost broke a couple fingers today? How did you manage that? Did John make you change another spring that wasn't going to fit? Oh, you had a door close on your fingers? I remember the door closed on your fingers while you were taking off the cover? Actually, yeah, I guess I can see that happening. I remember when I was a young boy, a small child. I couldn't have been more than 7 because... I don't think I could have been more than 7 because we were still living with my grandparents. And for some reason, like, we were getting into the van for something to go somewhere. And somebody started closing the door. I don't remember if it was me or if it was my mom or whoever. And for some reason, I needed the door to stay open for a second. So instead of waiting for the door to close, and then opening the door, or telling whoever was closing the door, hey, wait, I put my hand in the door, and I didn't put my hand on the door, I put my hand onto the side of the van that the door was closing into. You know, we were on our way to orchestra, we were on our way to violin, I remember now. So 2 of my fingers got absolutely smashed in the door. Didn't break, surprisingly, didn't break. Didn't, like, cut open or anything, they just kind of bruised up a bit. It was about as dumb as a kid could have done to keep a door open. But I remember that it was on our way to orchestra, because in 30 minutes I had to play the violin with 2 fingers that were just hurting. What I do not remember is which hand they were on. I want to say it was on my right hand, because that would be a lot easier to play with a couple of hurt fingers on the hand that's going to be taking care of the bow, versus the hand that needs to make very precise finger motions. Because we still went to orchestra, and I still had to play, I remember that. So I feel like it had to have been my right hand. But yeah, not the brightest move on the part of little old 7-year-old me. Did I already evolve Spoink? I honestly can't remember what I have and haven't done right now. This is how bad it is. I guess I'll find out. I did evolve Splunk. Well, now we're evolving Carvana. And you know, we've honestly all probably done stupider stuff as children. I don't have this scar on my cheek for nothing. I started freaking out and couldn't remember what button was the bumper button. Or the flipper button. Although I feel like the scar on my cheek was less about being a dumb child and more just like, in general, being unsafe. Because I remember I was 3 at the time. I was chasing my brother around the house, who would have been 5 at the time. And my grandparents have like this really old dining set. Ooh, I almost forgot that I should really stop keeping that flipper open. And it has like these, like it's the back of the chair, and then there's 2 like, I don't want to say poles, but poles basically that protrude up, so there's like little nubs at the very top of the chair. And we were climbing over the chair. It's gotta be a whale or a Whiscash. I don't want to go to this minigame! This minigame is just for points. This doesn't count towards the special boards to get Rayquaza. But I was climbing over a chair, which I granted shouldn't have been doing in the first place, but you know, I was 3, we were playing, and the chair took a little tumble, and somehow the tippy top of the chair just pierced straight into my cheek. I bet my mom was real proud of her son at that moment. Had to get, I think, 7 stitches for it. And now I've got a little scar on my cheek that people don't usually really see because of the beard now, but have you never asked about my scar? Because I'm not, like, ashamed to tell people of the dumb way that I get my scar. I feel like people always expect it to be something cool. And then I'm just like, nope, when I was 3 years old, I was climbing on some chairs, and the chairs had other plans. This music is just unnecessary for this minigame. Oh man, this scar would be huge for acne scarring. It's like the length of knuckle to knuckle on a finger. Wow, straight into travel. Do I even want to travel right now? Not really. I should probably add a couple more Pokemon. Some acne scarring? I hit the wrong button. It's fine, I actually think that I don't have any... Well, I have some. Okay, it's the next one that I don't have any from. We do still need quite a few Pokemon from here, though. I've never really had a problem with acne scarring because I didn't really, like, pick or pop my zits all that much. Don't get me wrong, I definitely did. But, I mean, I've had a beard growing in since middle school, so... I've had facial hair for a long time to hide it. So much so that people, like, would get so distracted by my beard that they wouldn't see acne on my head. I remember one time I had like 3 giant zits on my forehead, but my beard was like so bushy that people tended to look at the lower half of my face because of my beard. And they wouldn't notice the zits unless I pointed them out to be like, nobody ever notices these zits. And they'd be like, holy shit, those things are huge! And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't notice them till now, did you? Nice! I'm not super certain what the endpoint of this particular stream is going to be. Probably just until we ball out, since I'm not the greatest at playing this on mouse and keyboard. Or just keyboard, I guess. But otherwise, 8:30 is probably just gonna be a hard cutoff. I can't find the cable for my controller. And the head of the cable has like a very specific shape to it, so even though it's a micro USB, it needs to be like this particular micro USB to fit into the controller. And I just cannot find it. Nincada. This is good. Because I do think, just like in the games, you get both Ninjask and Shedinja when you evolve it. But yeah, it's a 10-foot cable too, which is like, how do you lose that? And I'm kind of wondering if I, like, took it out. It doesn't have an extra plug, it's just a micro USB that attaches to a controller. But the controller has like a very specifically shaped hole. And so it needs that specific micro USB to fit into it. Like, other ones are just too wide. Normal ones, I should say, are too wide. But I feel like I probably, like, left it out in the living room. And... like, Eric has people over sometimes, and I don't want to say that one of them stole it, but somebody was probably using it because it was there, and then just accidentally continued to use it, and just took it. I also can't find my, more upsettingly, I can't find my Switch charger. So if I want to play Switch, I have to like wait for it to charge off of a regular USB-C cord. And then I can play it, but only in handheld mode. Because I don't have the massive battery pack of its actual charger to charge it. We done yet? No? How about now? Thank God. I don't mind that minigame, but like if I don't want to play it, it just feels like it takes forever. Into the hole. Dang. I was gonna be like, it'd be huge to get the Groudon stage just right now. Alright, let's evolve this Nincada. So Joey, I had a very interesting Pokemon thought last night as I was trying to drift off to sleep. Are you and the rest of the people ready to hear it? So, the thought is that we all pronounce Charizard incorrectly. And I'll tell you why. That whole line of Pokemon is named after some reptile with the prefix Char. You got Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Named after salamanders, chameleons, and lizards. But now with Charmander and Charmeleon, we pronounce the reptile portion of the name as we would the actual reptile. You know, you've got salamander and Charmander. You've got chameleon and Charmeleon. But then you have lizard and Charizard. So, I think that the actual correct pronunciation of Charizard should be Charizard. Yeah, because nobody says lizard. Everybody says lizard. So it should be Charizard. Which sounds lame, but only because everybody's been pronouncing it Charizard their whole lives for over 20 years. Even longer, 30 years. Yeah, what if we're all actually saying lizard wrong, and the only way that we know this is because of how we pronounce Charizard, a fictional monster from a video game. But that's my thought, because, you know, people pronounce Pokemon incorrectly all the time, like the people who say Rayquaza instead of Rayquaza. Or how everybody said Regice instead of Regice for the longest time because of the incorrect translation in that movie. You know, so that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, that for over 20, over 30, how long has Pokemon been around? Like the 80s? Nearly 40 years, people have been pronouncing their favorite Pokemon incorrectly. We can absolutely blame the dub for it, because I'm sure... I'd have to look it up, but, you know, I kind of doubt that it's called Charizard in Japan. And Japanese, despite its complexities, is a much simpler language than English, because each letter in... Not talking about kanji, but about hiragana. Each letter in hiragana corresponds to a specifically pronounced syllable, as opposed to letters in the Latin American alphabet, or the Latin alphabet, that can be pronounced like 500 different ways. So, Rizadon. So yeah, that's probably a combination of, you know, lizard and then something fire related for Japan, I would assume. But how it's spelled is going to be how it's pronounced no matter what. Hey, Kecleon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about how it's pronounced, because each of those syllables is only pronounced one way. As far as I know, I'm sure there's probably exceptions, as there are in most languages, but from what I know about Japanese, it seems that each written syllable is pronounced one way. Much like the phonetic alphabet. Except they don't need a whole separate alphabet to say how their shit is pronounced. And honestly, I'd kind of be curious to, like, know how other people would react to that. Like, if they would say, no, you're a rutabaga. Shut up. Or if they would be like, oh my god, that makes so much sense, and I can't believe that nobody's ever thought about it. Or maybe people have thought about it, and I'm the one who's late to the party. I don't know, this was just a thought that I had while I was trying to get to sleep at like 8 in the morning. I'm planning on making like a whole TikTok rant about it. Yeah, I'm sure that if I went onto the Pokemon subreddit that I would either get an actual... I'm not like a huge active member on the Pokemon subreddit, but I do follow it. I would feel like I could get like an actual discussion or a lot of toxicity because it is Reddit. It is Reddit, and a bunch of people just kind of follow the hive mind. And if the hive mind says it's pronounced Charizard, there's gonna be a lot of people disagreeing with me. But I'm going with Charizard. Charizard. I don't know why I'm trying to get into the mart right now. Now I can go to the mart. See, and like, people, like, oh, almost. People, like, shit on each other for how they pronounce Pokemon all the time. You know, I feel like there's still a huge debate on whether it's pronounced Rayquaza or Rayquaza. Even though it is, like, without a doubt, Rayquaza, because the Quaza is derived from the word quasar, which is pronounced Quasar. It's not Quasar, it's Quasar. Like, there's no disputing that. There's no disputing the pronunciation of Quasar. But people will fight you that the Pokemon is pronounced Rayquaza. Same thing I kind of feel like with Nincada. Kind of topical, because I just caught it. I mean, I used to pronounce it Nincada, and so did a lot of my friends as kids for a long time. But part of its name comes from cicada. Nobody calls them cicada, so Nincada should be pronounced Nincada, you know? Get in the mart! Or the Pokemon Center now, because we're going into Evo mode. I blame everything on the keyboard. Trying to think of, like... Excellent. I'm trying to think of, like, other... Pokemon... that would be very much pronounced incorrectly. Honestly, Chinchou, I don't know how it's pronounced at all. It's not like it's up there in my favorite Pokemon. They just kind of be there. I don't know, like, what the name is derived from or anything. What the parts of its name mean. So I just call it Chinchou. Could be Chinchou. Chinchou. I would pronounce that Chime Echo. Because it's like a bell. It's like a wind chime. So you got Chime, and then you have Echo. Or Chime Echo. And its baby evolution, Chingling. Well, that one could be up for debate. Is it Chingling or Chingling? Like duckling. Or is it Chingling so that it rhymes? So that the two syllables of its name rhyme? I got a lot of early hits in there on Rayquaza. Chimeco? I have never heard that, and I would be willing to fight that those people are wrong. Oh, like Chimco? Or Chimeco? I absolutely disagree with saying chin. Because it is supposed to be like a wind chime. That feels like the fastest I have ever done the Rayquaza stage. Yeah, now we got the absolute banger Pokemon music. Like, I legit don't think I've ever beaten Rayquaza faster than that. What? What? The ball just stopped halfway up the ramp. What was that? I should get another catch going, but I also need to evolve Gloom. I forget which one it evolves into. No! 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 Oh. I panicked. I flailed the flippers. That was on me. I couldn't coordinate my buttons fast enough. Well, glad I just dropped money for that extra ball. But anyway... Gloom's got 2 evolutions as of Gen 3? Or as of Gen 2, I think. Bellsprout and Vileplume. And it evolves into a different one depending on what board you're on, so... I will, unfortunately, have to get an Oddish on the Sapphire board as well. Ah! I think Clamperl does the same thing. It'll evolve into Gorobus or, Huntail, depending on which table you're on. It might also just be random. Like, I think that Wurmples is random. Did you clip it eating my fucking ball? I legit have no... Oh, hey, I got an extra ball. Sweet. Like, I have legit no idea what happened there. It was just going up, and then just stopped. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. I want to shove my ball in your hole. Ah. There we go. Show me the Pika Bros. Got him. Oh, is that what happens? Well, that sucks. Alright, let's catch some boys. Who do we got? A Duskull. Okay. Not what I need. Let's see if I can get the stop! I didn't get it. There's like a very specific timing where you can hit the ball as it's going up and it'll just fall through into the bumpers. It always feels good to get. Did I evolve Shedinja yet? I don't know why I'm so bad at remembering right now. Dang it. I think I did. I think there was just the one option to, I feel like there was just one option to evolve stuff. But we'll find out. Dang it. There we go. I don't want to go here. I wish you gave me the coins. The coins would have been so nice. Dang it. I'm gonna be here for like 20 minutes just trying to get into the freaking Pokemon Center here. There we go. So yeah, okay. I did, in fact, evolve him. And now we'll be stuck here for a while. Excellent. Ah! Just go up and hit the ball. That's it, there we go. I need to really get on editing my last ULD stream. I know I said last time that I was going to be a lot more on top of it than I was last time. I'm not. I've been spending such a large amount of time this past, like, week and a half organizing my magic cards. And I'm almost finally done. But if I could... Oh, yo, an extra ball is there now. I know, I gotta get on it, but You don't understand organizing all these cards. I really don't care about this evolution. We've already got Dusclops. It's like 10,000 magic cards getting organized here. And I'm almost done so that I can actually deck build again without having to search for cards in like 20 different places. What was that sound? I know what that sound was, but what was that sound? Like right now, I just have magic cards all over my room. More like all over my floor. There's just so many piles of cards right now. Joey, don't you freaking dare. I will stab you with the kitchen knife. It'll get done. I don't think that this last stream is going to be anywhere near as difficult to edit. And really, I made a lot of work for myself on the last one because I wanted to have the crit count. It added, like, at least a solid 10 minutes onto the video. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the way I should be going. I need to go to the right. It added, like, at least 10 minutes onto the video because I had to include all of the crits, but, like, some of the crits happened while I was talking about something, and I was like, well, I can't just have me talking about something for half a sentence to show the crit. So I would have to provide the video a little before and after to provide context to what I was talking about. And then just actually editing the crit counter in there. Like, Filmora was just not having it. Just crashing like every 5 seconds. It was just bad. So I don't think this next stream is going to be nearly as time-intensive to edit. These are, of course, final last words. In before I owe Joey another, like, 3 gift subs. Please, no, don't give me more money. I think I'll be okay. I just need to actually get on it, but for some reason, organizing my magic cards has just taken such a precedence in my life the past week. I honestly mostly did it because I really want to put my Lorehold deck together, but I didn't want to go searching for the billion cards. Ha! I forgot that that's a thing that happens. Spinda. I do think I need Spinda. I also want to actually get, like, my commander decks put together. Because I think I have every card that I need for my Magda deck. But when the cards are just all over the place and I don't know what box they're in and stuff, just like, I just need to organize all of it. get all the cards in one place where I can easily find what I'm looking for. Because I just want to play more Magic again. Not that I think that Magic is going to be going on anytime soon at the Barrister. They still have... No! They still have their mandate in place. Regardless of, you know, whether you say you're vaxxed or not, which I think is fine. I think it's totally fair for them to do that. And they still only allow 10 people in the store at a time, so. Hard to have Friday Night Magic when only 10 people can be in the store. But today marks 2 weeks since I got my second dose, so your boy is now fully vaxxed. Got that 95% efficacy going now. Also means I'm no longer required to wear a mask at work, because I'm an honest boy, not like some of the people who just took their masks off as soon as the CDC said we were allowed to. I feel like half the people at my job who took their masks off are actually vaccinated. But I only work with 2 people at a time, so it's not like I work during the day when there can be anywhere from 10 to 14 people on the shifts. But especially with how humid it's been getting, like, my mask has gotten so damp a couple of times the past 2 weeks. And it's just nasty. Is that another Kecleon? Oh my god. Ah, man, and especially Monday night. I was, like, just there to do some extra backstocking in the cooler. Because, you know, it's hot. People are buying a lot more, like, waters and sodas now. Aw, come on, you couldn't give me the extra ball. So I was just there for a couple hours to stock in the cooler. And going in and out, like... as soon as I would step out of the cooler, my mask would just immediately fog up. Or my glasses would just immediately fog up. And it was so humid, like, in the store, that I could immediately feel my mask getting damp. Them dang foggy masks. To be fair, there are, like, see-through transparent masks. I don't use them, but, you know, they exist. And I'm not talking about the face shields that don't do anything. Like masks made of actual transparent material. Skills. I'm not really sure why somebody would want, like thinking about it now, why somebody would want a transparent mask. Like, what would the purpose of a transparent mask be? That $1 million smile, they just have to show it off, but they want to be safe about it. I like how one of the biggest, like, reasons to not wear a mask that people have given is like, oh, you can't see people's mouths. Don't know, you know, what face they're making, blah, blah. Like, do you care? Do you really care? I used to fake my smiles all the time at work. I still fake my smiles sometimes. You know what's great about working on third shift, though, is that, like, most of the time you really don't have to fake being happy, because it's either really early or really late, and nobody's happy. Especially the people coming in at like 2 or 3 in the morning on their way to work. And I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And they'll be like, ugh. I'm like, me too, man. And they're like, uh-huh. They're like, how's it going? They'll be like, well, I woke up. I'm like, yep, that's a mood right there. And they'll be like, yeah. It's just more relatable versus... Yeah, another freaking dust skull. I'm gonna look really quick. We still gotta get here. We still got Trico and Zigzagoon to get in this location. Let me really quickly get the Nincada line filled in here. Okay. Here as well. There we go. Yeah, we got 2 whole other Pokemon that we could be catching here, and it ain't giving me none of them. But I kind of feel like when you go into a convenience store or anything during the day, you kind of lose the excuse of being tired to kind of be in a crabby mood. You know, whether you're working or if you're a customer there. Because when it's 4 in the morning, it's like, the customers are like, yeah, you've been here for the past 6 hours overnight, you're understandably tired, and me as the coworker am like, yeah, you probably just woke up 20 minutes ago and are probably running late for work to start your job at 4 in the morning, so you're understandably tired. But if it's like noon, I feel like the excuse kind of goes away, and no matter what side you're on or how you're feeling, you kind of expect that the other person should be awake and, you know, happy about their day. But anyway, Pokemon. "30-second ball saber." Just, I need to aim into this lane better. Please, dang it. Eh. Swalot? I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure that Gulpin is 3rd gen, right? I'll look in a hot second. It should be, because this game has every Pokemon in the Hoenn regional decks except for Deoxys for some reason. So I'll try and catch this next Pokemon, which will probably be, you know, another Duskull or Kecleon or something. Just get in the shark's mouth! Nope. I am never getting into this shark's mouth again. Maybe I can get Catchroom out there. Okay, well, let's go. Gulpin can hatch out of eggs. So eventually, when we hatch enough eggs, we will get the big swallow boy. What did I say? Another Kecleon. Well, 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 look who we have here. Just because I wanted to. You green like Trico, but you ain't Trico. You ain't grass like Trico. Here, I'll try and hatch another Pokemon just for you. It might take me a very hot minute. A hot and steamy minute. One might say humid, because it will also be a moist minute. One foggy minute. One foggy mask minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. The hole! I will say I am getting a lot better at knowing which buttons tilts which direction. Hey, we actually got it. One more time. This hole here is just like slingshotting my ball into place. See, now it's gone. I'm not going to hit it anymore. I need to get the hole. Oh, it's great that I'm getting all this money. But I really need to smack Cyndaquil in the face one more time. Bonus multiplier. Heck yeah. Well, if the extra ball ever decides to show up in the mart, I guess I have enough money for one again. I don't know what the trigger is to get an extra ball back in the mart. Like, if it's like you have to catch a certain number more Pokemon, or if you have to get a certain number of more points or something. Alright, let's see what we got. And it's a Natu. I think I do actually need Natu, though. So not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, this Natu is just for you. This is your Natu now. And now that we've had Evo mode open for like the past 10 minutes, let's use it. Hey! Ooh, we got the Totodile one too. I wonder if it alternates between Totodile and Aerodactyl, or if there's just a random chance that it will be Totodile over Aerodactyl. Because I think the Aerodactyl one appears more frequently. I feel like you could be happier, though, if I got Gulpin. Just get in the hole! What a save. I was too busy scratching my chin. I really need to trim up. There we go. Thinking of getting rid of, like, the little bits down here. And just keeping it a nice uniform length. Oh! I just saw the doors slam closed as the ball went up there. Just get in the shark's mouth. Is that it? Nope. That's it. And now once again, is it in the rail? Or in the lane? In the lane. Excellent. Alright. We got us another month! Really quick, we're close to the end of the stream. I was gonna say I want to check and just see how many we've got in the decks now, but we're close enough to the end of the stream that I'll just go to the end, and we'll check later. Show me the catch 'em! Dang it. That's one of the things that I just like a lot more on the Sapphire stage, is you can have Zigzagoon stop the roulette wheel there on any option that you want. But I don't like the bumpers on the Sapphire stage. I hate them so much. No! Trying to hatch another boy here. See if we can't get that Gulpin. I'll probably, like, hatch another boy, and then maybe try to catch another boy. Who knows, maybe it'll be Latios. And that'll probably be it. Dang it! This stage is just a waste of time. Just 2 minutes of not progressing anything. Except for my score, I guess, but I don't really care about the score. So I'm still kind of debating if I want to start up Pokemon Conquest and alternate it with Pinball. And something like this is really kind of making me lean towards alternating Conquest with Pinball. Because, like, I really enjoy Pinball, but I'll admit that there's, like, certain parts of it, like this bonus stage, that can be kind of just redundant or not all that exciting to watch. But Conquest is an RPG, you know, I feel like there would always be something more going on to it. I think it'd be a lot more engaging. Well, might actually end up balling out after having gotten 3 extra balls. So I'll think about it a little more, and in 2 weeks I might start Conquest. I think that could be exciting. Hey, look at that, a Chimecho. I honestly forgot that it's a 3rd gen Pokemon. It's a 2nd gen Pokemon, isn't it? And it only got its baby evolution in 4th gen. Alright. So we're done with the eggs for right now. Let's try and catch one more Pokemon. Hopefully we can last that long. It is 3rd? Okay. Ah, almost got the Pika Brows. Chingling is definitely 4th generation, though. Is that a Zigzagoon? It's a Zigzagoon! Sweet! Man, we are doing so good right now with the catches. This makes me want to try to catch one more Mons. Like, we'll evolve Zigzagoon and try to catch one more Mons and just see if it happens to be Trico. Although catching Trico right now might be dangerous considering we've only got one ball. Yeah, the baby nobody wanted. I am not going to travel. We only have Trico left to get here, and dang it, I want him. If I could actually get up one of these lanes, that would be great. Why do I hold the flipper open? I don't know. It's a bad habit that I need to stop doing. That sucks. Because now we have to catch Zigzagoon again. And I was just about to say that trying to catch Trico at that point would have been dangerous because I had no more balls. And I'm sure that Trico being a starter is going to be rarer than anything else. I mean, look how many freaking Duskulls and Kecleons we caught. And you have a higher chance of catching a Pokemon if you don't have it already. So that's... we already have an inflated chance to catch Trico. So if we had caught it and then not evolved it, we would have an even lower chance of catching it again to evolve it. And now we have that with Zigzagoon, although I feel like Zigzagoon is probably more common and I was just getting unlucky. But anyway, we have 111 Pokemon right now. We got Zigzagoon, unfortunately didn't get Linoon. What else did we get this run? We already had all of them. Yeah, we've got Nincada, Ninjask, and Shedinja now. So it was an exciting 3 Pokemon gets. We got the Oddish Slime out to Vileplume, so now next time when we're on the Sapphire board, hopefully we can get another one to get Veilosum. Grimer and Muck were new. Spoink and Grumpig were new. Spinda, I think, was new. I'm not sure. Solrock was new. All of the freaking Kecleons were not new. Chimecho was new. Natu and Xatu. That might be it. Yeah. Not a bad haul. Honestly. A pretty solid amount of Pokemon for how short we've been going. But I'm not going to start up a new game with 20 minutes left. We will just call it here. So next week, Thursday, I will have up the next ULD video displaying my embarrassing misplay of not evolving Rhyhorn. Still shook. I have a rare candy, I'm debating using it. But I feel like I need to pay for my mistake and actually work to level him up again. But that video will be up, as well as another Pokemon Red stream. And if I don't, I owe Joe LeMaine here some gift subs. So, already gave him the 2 that I owed him for the last video. And then the week after that, we might actually be on some Pokemon Conquest. Haven't fully decided, but I think that Pokemon Pinball is getting to a point now where it's getting a little monotonous, trying to catch everything. So yeah, I might start doing Conquest to kind of help break up that monotony. But thank you all so much for joining me, and I will catch you guys in the next video.